Every November you start seeing the post, the thank yous, the graphics, the reminders that caregivers are the backbone of the system. And while that's all so true, every caregiver that I know wakes up on December 1st still carrying the same load, the same decisions, the same exhaustion. And today I want to talk about what comes after the awareness. Because recognition is step one, and empowerment is the step that we've all been missing. Let me be very clear. Awareness months matter. They shine a light on the 53 million families doing the work that most people never see. But awareness doesn't stop the behaviors or refill the prescriptions, and they definitely don't soothe your loved one's behaviors at midnight. But what we do know is that awareness opens a door. Advocacy is what walks us through it. The whole month of November, I talked about crisis planning and care plans and how to spot those brewing crises, update your care plans, and why families typically get blindsided by care transitions. And the pattern became pretty clear. Families who cope the best aren't those who know every single diagnosis, but they're those families who know how to communicate and connect before things begin to unravel. But here's why you're still feeling alone. Because the truth is, the system was built for episodes of care, not relationships of care. And doctors treat symptoms, and families are left to manage the rest. And that's why so many caregivers tell me, I feel like I'm in this alone. I'm overwhelmed. I'm becoming burnt out. I'm tired and I don't know where to turn. Nobody's answering my questions. And if this sounds like you, you're not alone. You're just navigating a system that was never designed with a caregiver in mind. And this is why we need a change. Because while awareness campaigns are wonderful and great, we don't need another awareness campaign. What we need is a shift, a change in how caregivers are supported, educated, and heard. And this is exactly what I've been working on. Because if you've been with me for a while, you've probably heard me mention the caregiver gap. That space where families fall between good intentions and the broken system. And this has been on my heart for quite some time. And behind the scenes, I've been creating something that helps caregivers rise above that gap and begin to lead with confidence. And this December, I want you to join me in building something different. Because I've been working behind the scenes on something called the CareShift. It's a new way to help caregivers feel confident inside that system that was never built for them. And it's not a course and it's not a group, but it's the start of a movement. And I want you to be a part of the very first set of caregivers to experience that. And with that said, I'll be opening up 100 early access spots to give caregivers a sneak peek inside of the CareShift. And I'm going to include one of the tools that I've never shared publicly, not even in my private practice. And to accompany it, a private video that explains how you're going to use that tool during the holidays. This isn't just another promotion. It's my way of thanking you for everything that you've done this year. Because if November was about awareness, then December is about becoming aligned. And this is your invitation to join me in leading that shift. To every caregiver that's out there watching this, I see you. I read your comments. And you don't need another awareness month, although it's really nice. What you need is a way forward. I'd love for you to join me in the CareShift. You'll find the link right below this video. That's where you can join the CareShift sneak peek. It's completely free, and it's where I'm sharing the holiday communication tool I created to help caregivers simplify family conversations this holiday season. Because awareness was step one, and the CareShift is step two. And until next week, I'll be here sharing for you while you're caring for them.